Hey everybody, Mr. JK here, and as you can see, the light's fixed, so that's good. But I got another problem. So that whole thing, the light, it's gonna need to get fixed soon. So it's kind of broken and slanted, but like anyway, that's the point. You're not all here for that. You're for this. This is another reaction video to a Shaman King 100 video. This is every lantern course explained on the emotional spectrum. And first off, let's get rid of all this. Yeah, so this is another Shaman King 100 video. As always, the link to the video will be down in the description box below. Also, I wanted to let you guys know this right away. The next Fatal Nutrition video should be out on the this upcoming Sunday. So yeah, look forward to that. Anyways, without further ado, enough of me procrastinating. Let's get into the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, today I just want to talk about a comic franchise that is near and dear to my heart and that I love a lot. A character that is very familiar on my channel if you've seen any of my other videos.
Oh, fucking Bill Clinton.
The Lanterns. Some people know that I do love the Green Lanterns. Others think I dislike Hal or something because of the clip.
Bro got bodied. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
I do not make the animation. They do that, and it breaks my heart as much as it does yours. But I'm here today to show the Lanterns.
And that's the interesting thing about Green Lanterns in lore. Because their rings are supposed to be one of the most powerful objects in their universe, but easily get swat away by like someone like Superman with his super strength and stuff like that. And like, okay, so the whole purpose of a Green Lantern ring is that it uses the power, uses willpower to be able to make the things it does, and it easily gets outdone by someone like Superman with super strength. And it's like, why don't I use my imagination and willpower to make a construct that is as strong as Superman, that can handle Superman? I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some comic book guys in the comment section that tells me, like, there's been instances in the comics where the Green Lantern was able to like go toe-to-toe with Superman, maybe. I don't know. That's up to you guys. Tell me down in the comment section below. Yeah, that's always been one of the things about Green Lanterns. And I like Green Lanterns a lot myself. Especially like that Green Lantern series, the Green Lantern animated series that came out in like the mid 2010s. That was on Cartoon Network. If you know what if you know the show I'm talking about, then that's up to you. But yeah, that's been one of my favorite shows that actually came out of DC or Warner Brothers cartoons. It's like one of the best shows, along with another show called Beware the Batman, which didn't last very long.
A little bit of love by going down the whole color spectrum and talking about each lantern core. If you're new to the channel, this is not
the ones that I'm aware of are obviously green, willpower, yellow, fear, orange, avarice or greed, pink is love, blue is hope, and white is just practically all the color spectrums. And then black, which is death. And then red, which is rage. I think there's one more.
Not a serious explain video. There's a lot better ones out there for you. I am just a guy with a mic that likes to make jokes and talk about things that I like. So expect a lot of memes. So let's start off with a core that I would actually like to see more of, and that being the Red Lantern core.
Yeah.
I think this core highlights something primal in us all that we like. Do you like Hulk? Do you like Guts? Do you like any character in any media when they just go
absolutely rages the fuck out?
All out psycho. Well, there is a whole core filled with these colorful type of characters that are actually fueled by their rage. Pure, unadulterated road rage on a Monday morning type of energy. And they almost remind me of a like Warhammer faction on how wild they kind of are in the.
Yeah, isn't it interesting? And it's like, and then I distinctly remember like being one of the initiations for a Red Lantern is being bathed in blood.
ritual of becoming one.
Which is like metal as fuck.
And just like with any core that you'll see, that almost anybody can be a Red Lantern as long as you're pissed off enough. Supergirl has become a Red Lantern, and even a cat has become Red Lantern, and not like a space alien, you know, Rocket Raccoon situation cat. No, it's just a normal house cat. He was a stray, in fact. His name is Dexstar, and his origin story is super messed up. And
see, you said that, but then we had a squirrel Green Lantern, so it's not really
sad. And
shucks, there's even been a planet that was a fucking Green Lantern.
He deserves to be angry at people. All in all, the Red Lanterns are pretty cool, but they do have one caveat with their powers. Like,
yeah, the fact that I believe this one's, I think I know what he's about to talk about. I believe what he's about to bring up is the fact that once you become a Red Lantern, you can never ever take off a ring. If you do so, you die.
yeah, they can use their rings to do constructs like the other ones. Instead of their ring going to their finger, it goes and replaces their heart, having them constantly throw up acidic blood. Yeah, so for the few of y'all that were eyeing this one chick, yeah, you don't want her to spit on it. So it's kind of a trade-off of the cool fits and pretty much becoming a runway model trying to keep in shape. Candidates for a red ring, you could think of people like the Hulk, Bakugo, and John Taffer.
Yeah, like I can think of a few people. Yeah, he brought up one of them. Like obvious Red Lantern with him. Oh, absolutely. Spider-Man, I think, would be blue for Hope. I think his would be blue. But then again, I can see him also as a candidate for Green Lantern. Tony Stark. My mind immediately went to the orange one, but that's only has a single lantern because of how gritty he is.
From Bar Rescue. But then to move on, then you got the Orange Lantern Corps. Emphasis on the lantern singular, actually, as it's not much of a corps or group as it is just one singular lonely gremlin known as Larfleeze. And no, I did not sneeze, but thank you if you blessed me anyway. Larfleeze is the only member of the Orange Lantern Corps because he is one greedy mother chucker.
Please, Daddy.
I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
This guy is so greedy. Even the idea, the single concept of sharing would make this man have a nervous breakdown. His ring runs on greed, literally the desire to own everything. From items to people. And we know that last one never turns out well.
Today's subject, slavery.
Well, that last thing is pretty much what he does, as he doesn't have teammates, so he steals the soul of other people who are Orange Lantern before him or just in general and uses their ghosts as constructs. And he hoards these constructs like NFTs, but worse, because they actually exist. Larfleeze is like incel introvert cranked up to 1,000. He literally has to make his constructs talk to him so he's not too alone. But if you ask really any Green Lantern fan, Larfleeze is honestly a fan favorite. And the thing that most people will point to is the time that he beat up Santa Claus for trying to give toys to kids. Yeah, it's an actual thing. You can go look it up. Then this Christmas special.
You say that, but that's not the most absurd thing a villain has done. I remember reading this little panel, and this is on Death Battle 2. Meanwhile, while the Justice League were busy saving the world, Lex Luthor just went into a fucking bakery, not a bakery, went into a freaking school's cake fest or bake fest and stole 30 cakes. Let that sink in. This man literally went to a school bake off and stole 30 cakes.
It's pretty much him being the Grinch of the DC, and it's fun though. There's not much notable things to talk about it since it's really just this one guy. People that could try out for an Orange Lantern, the 1%, Stock Bros, and more than 18 YouTubers. But real quick, today's video is sponsored by Aura. Now, let me be honest, I try to be safe online, taking every precaution necessary. But I've come to realize there's only so much I can do when banks and companies are getting hacked all over the place and don't even inform you when it happens. It made me realize it's not will your info be attacked, it's when, and will you be prepared when it happens. That's when I knew Aura was a protector protection and backup plan that I needed. They will alert you immediately if anything sketchy is going on with your info, and will proactively seek to take off your info off of shitty data broker sites that are trying to use your info against you. And yeah, other services try to do what Aura does, but they usually give you one feature and call it a day. Aura gives you everything you need for the same price, being your own digital bodyguard. But you could try Aura for yourself for 14 days free. All you have to do is use my link aura.com/ShamanKing100, link in the description, and it'll give them enough time to see if there's any threats on you. Let Aura handle the mess so you don't have to. Now back to it. Next up, let's go ahead and just get it out of the way. The Green Lantern Corps. Their rings run on willpower, and they're the cosmic cops of the universe. And the little blue people that control their rings pretty much said we need people that are too stubborn to quit. And being a Green Lantern is great unless you're Hal Jordan. Other races respect you and treat you well unless you're Hal Jordan. Shoot, you're a powerhouse in the DC if you're charged up enough unless you're Hal Jordan. All right, let me address the elephant in the room here. Now, I'm a big Green Lantern fan, and I love me some Hal Jordan. But if you
I was like, who's your favorite, by the way?
have become a Green Lantern fan through any other form of media except the comics. Well, some comics still do him dirty. And this has been his circumstance since the freaking Green Lantern movie, bro. I don't know what exec has a grudge on, man. I don't know what dastardly plan someone has in stock for Hal. They act like Hal done F their wife or something. Even though to me, I think Hal is one of the coolest lanterns. But yeah, Green Lanterns are the concept that every other core is based on. You get the constructs, you get...
Hal's not my favorite, but like Hal has done some crazy things. My favorite being John Stewart, and it's not for an obvious reason that you might be thinking.
The suit, you get the girl. Now we'll go ahead and jump to something that's the complete opposite from the whole Green Lantern situation we have here, that being Yellow Lanterns. And this would be familiar to anybody that's even seen Green Lantern. He's usually fighting the yellow guy known as Sinestro, who used to be a Green Lantern and then defected and made his own corps that's all powered by fear. And not in the sense of fear like, oh, you're a freaking scaredy cat, here's a ring to make you stronger. No. That would be fucking stupid. No, you have to have the ability to instill fear into somebody, a lot of somebodies in fact. And yeah, these guys are like the natural enemies of Green Lanterns. They are the countermeasure, easily able to take out a lot of Green Lanterns and make them give up their will. And this core is really great if you're a villain, a Eldritch Abomination, or just a Yellow Lantern Corps is not made up of lookers is all I'll say. Like, look at this guy Tri-Eye. Like, what the hell alien race are you from, bruh? Like, what evolutionary gene thought that this was okay to do to you? But just like with other cores, this can kind of be
The fuck did I just look at?
skewed on what your fear is. It doesn't mean you're necessarily evil. I mean, Batman scares the heck out of all his villains, and he was able to become a Yellow Lantern.
Yeah.
Candidates for the Yellow Corps could be someone like Scarecrow, the Punisher, or a positive pregnancy test for that girl you had that one night stand with. All right, moving on over to Blue Lanterns, powered by Hope. Just like I hope that you hit that like and subscribe button.
They're one of the weakest cores because their whole shtick is just powering up Green Lanterns.
Boy. But it sounds wholesome, right? Until you realize their powers don't really even work unless they're next to a Green Lantern. They're like emotional support dogs. Well, emotional support batteries to be specific, because they're legit the guy in the lobby that chooses to be support. They come in clutch when you need them, but they can't really do much on their own. To a Green Lantern, they can calm their rage, charge their will, boost your power.
And the fun thing is about the Blue Lanterns is that they have the ability to nullify Red Lanterns, I believe, or one of the things they can do if you're like if you're a Red Lantern and you're right next to a Blue Lantern, you can take your ring off.
Aside from having to play couch co-op for your powers to even work as a Blue Lantern, they're still pretty cool. They're all like real zen. I mean, they even got an elephant. But if you're a character like Razor, you can end up getting the blue ring and a red ring and dang near supporting yourself. Really on some pat yourself on the back, it's me, myself, and I type ish. Candidates from Hope could be Superman, Captain America. Oh God, I can't think of a third one. MLK, Star Sapphire Corps. Well, this one is one of those just like in Fear that can get kind of skewed on what it really is about. And I'll go ahead and tell you it's love, but this can mean a whole lot of different.
Yeah, love is a very broad spectrum of can go from being an enemy to being of ally because of how open concept love is.
Different things depending on the person. Like, are you a loving person that just loves everything around them? Well, maybe you could be a Star Sapphire. Are you an obsessed stalker that watches every movement of your favorite influencer, waiting for the moment and chance that you can go and say hi to them, but you know you don't have the courage, so you just watch them while they sleep at night and you wait for the moment that you can cut them open and wear their skin so you can be together forever? Well, congratulations. You can also be a Star Sapphire, because it doesn't matter if the love you have is mutual. It just means that you love something a whole bunch, no matter how crazy it might be. To give you a better idea, candidates could be Amy from Sonic, Kira from JoJo. Shoot, technically the Joker could be a Star Sapphire because of his love for Batman. So yeah, you might not want to be a Star Sapphire.
No, why'd you have to bring that? No, why that image just in my head? No.
I'm getting a book with you. But another lantern you do not want to be and pass the job application for is the Indigo Tribe.
Yeah,
because the
Indigo.
biggest accomplishment or accolade that you need to be a part of this tribe is being a raging psychopath. I'm talking about like a person with like no empathy at all, like a mass murderer, a cold, feel nothing machine. Pretty much you got to be Mark Zuckerberg. Look at those lifeless, beady little eyes. But yeah, you pretty much have to be a heartless person to be in this, because this ring will make you become compassionate and feel remorse for all the wrong you've done in the world. Something that Mark Zuckerberg cannot do. Candidates that would apply to this are Carnage, Griffin from Berserk, and iDubbbz, I guess.
In these past couple of years, have I gained the ability empathy?
And another one to get out of the way that you don't want to be a part of is the Black Lantern Corps, because your main qualification to be in this
You have to die.
one is that you have to be dead. And yeah, that's really all there is to the Corps. You have to be dead and you become a zombie and you fight for the Corps against your will. That's really about it. I mean, what else can I really say? What do you want me to say? Main candidates for this one will be JFK, Ned Stark, Rengoku, the purple guy, everyone that died. And, you know what? I think you get to where I'm going with it. And finally, White Lanterns, the complete opposite of black. Besides, you know,
Life.
the whole dead thing, it's powered by life itself. This is like the Super Saiyan God form of the emotional spectrum. These rings are a combination of everything on the spectrum, and no, not the one that you're on, the color spectrum. I'm talking about the color spectrum. Meaning it's like every emotion in harmony. Hope, rage, love, greed, all in balance, basically making you space Jesus. And I mean, this is like one of the most broken things in DC. You can resurrect people, rewrite biology, cure death. People that I think that could probably qualify as a White Lantern: Edward Elric, not me, because I'm mentally unstable, and I don't know, fucking Goku. But yeah, that is the emotional spectrum. If I had to say what lantern I would be, it would be tired. Whatever one relates to being tired the most. But what lantern leaning?
Honestly, I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't want to say it which one I would be.
Would you have? What other topics do you want me to cover in comics and anime or whatever else I talk about? Comment that down below, and yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all for joining me again today, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.